Hi guys. Um, Let me talk about my views about Bitcoin, gold, oil, NASDAQ, and Forex. Um, Last video, maybe I posted my video on December 14th. It was nearly, yeah, this point. So I'm gonna briefly talk about my view. Yeah, okay. Maybe I said that it is likely to go down because there was impulse. It still doesn't change at all, but it is kind of suspicious because it retraced so much. As you can see, it went over this 0.786. However, if this trespass this point, nearly 44K, then I have to abandon this scenario. But it still is alive, so I stick with this. I stick. I'm sticking with this perspective. So I'm thinking that it is likely that it'll go down. Um, Actually, I this waited this here because as you can see, I can see this wedge pattern. This is what I like the most. So I waited for this position, but unfortunately, it didn't give me a place to take short. So it's a bummer, but yeah, I took a short at this point, so I am holding right now. The reason why I took a short at this point is I think that this pattern is like um, um, this wedge, but the fifth wave is shorter than this uh, yeah, this high point. Yeah, so I took it into account like um, this pattern. So it means that the power of the downtrend is strong. Yeah, so this is my view. So that is why I took position um, with short. Um, yeah, so I'm looking forward to um, impulse wave like this, but I'm not sure how it'll go. And I feel like I'm gonna make a first profit at this point because there is a moving average in a 4 hours candle, and I think that it can be a um, supportive, yeah, lines. So it is gonna be the first profit line, and the rest of the profits is gonna be um, here because I'm thinking that it's gonna go over this point because it was impulse as I mentioned that. So this is my view of the Bitcoin. Um, if this pattern is broken, what I mean is that if this line is broken, um, I have to think another way, but I'm not sure what counting is gonna be appropriate. But it is kind of hard to count with Elliott wave because it is complex. So I still have no idea. To be honest, I took a short nearly at this time because um, because there, even though there was a channel pattern, but it broke, as you can see, but it's going up, making tail of a candle, as you can see. So I lost my money a little bit, and I'm gonna share how I traded so far um last of this video. Yeah, that's my view, and I think that if it go off, then I feel like it is gonna be better to see like um like this um triangle pattern. I feel like it's gonna be I don't think it is right. To be honest, I have no idea if it go over this this line. What it means that um it is less likely to go over this, yeah, this line. So that is why I took position, short position, and I set up my stop loss at this point here. So I feel like it's good because if I lose money, I will gonna lose nearly 1 point. Oh, it's kind of a bit big than I expected. Hold on. Yeah, since I took a short position at this point, if I lose my money, it is gonna be I lose nearly 1.1%, and if I make money, it is gonna be 1.89%, and it is gonna be more profitable, even more than because I'm thinking that it is gonna go over this, yeah, this line. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I took short position about Bitcoin. Um, and also I feel like it's good. But we we have to see how it go. Okay, let me talk about NASDAQ. Um, actually, um, I said that it is likely to go over this the highest point, and it is slightly go over this line, as you can see. So what it means that it is the highest point entire life of the Nasdaq. You know what I'm saying? So it is crazy. It's insane. But I am still sticking with my view with long since um, I still am thinking that it's gonna go up like this in pulse wave. So that's why I am sticking with this view. But of course, it can go down if this counting was A, B, C. Then it has to go it has to be complete like this pattern, but it's kind of weird because C is kind of too short. Usually it has to go at least 0.618 of the A, but what I mean is that it has to go over at least this. So it has to go over 17K. So I feel like it can go over like this. And actually, um, it shows a little bit correction. And yesterday, it abruptly went down nearly nearly two 2%, and it was kind of a bit of predictable with Elliott wave, but it is kind of hard to take a short position. I never do that because it is NASDAQ. If it beats Bitcoin, it is plausible, but yeah, as I said early, as well as I said, it's craziest thing to do, take short position with NASDAQ on NASDAQ. Um, okay, so why it is predictable um, is, of course, it is not 100%, but it can be explained by Elliott wave, but it is not. Um, it is not. What I'm saying is, it is not that I'm saying that it has to go down. What I mean is that it is likely that it can go down because, okay, maybe I don't know if I talked last video. As you can see, there was a trend, so it can explain with Elliott wave, um, 5 impulse wave, and you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is a trend. It is a trend, and as you can see, it can uh, be connected with channel. So I can see this part with an impulse 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. And there was a leading diagonal, as you can see. So it can be explained a trend. And there was also a trend. It was like terminal pattern, um, according to the yeah, Glenley. Yeah. So it can be explained like this. So to be honest, I thought that it was the last, it was the highest point. I thought that because there was a three wave with impulse. So I thought that in that way, but it was wrong. But to be exact, it was right. But it is kind of hard to predict it. So anyway, I'm not telling you guys have to predict with Elliott wave, but it can be a plausible way to explain the pattern of the all of the charts. Anyway, so it abruptly goes down, and I think that you guys might think that it has to go up directly. Of course, it is a possible, but it is a possibility. But what I'm thinking is that it is more likely to go down like 60%, I guess, because it usually complete a pattern with ABC when it comes to correction, like this, ABC, ABC. So what I mean is that it has to go, it is likely to go down like this. Then it can, um, it can um, support nearly at this point. And usually it is common that um, there is a rebound with a fourth wave like this point. That is why I am making target point. So what I'm planning is I'm gonna take a long position nearly at this point, but it is kind of hard just with these only these reason. I feel like I have to make a more plausible reason. To be honest, it is a good point to take a short because nearly there was a moving average and there might be, uh, yeah, there was a out of the band as you can see. So it was a target point, but I didn't do that. NASDAQ is craziest thing. So I feel like I'm gonna do that at this point. Maybe there will be a lot of reasons. For example, I feel like it can be a 1 to 1 point, So as you can see, here is the target. So the reason one is ABC, and the second reason is um, it is a fourth wave. There is a fourth wave like volume profile, and I feel like I have to find more reason as it will go. Mm, yeah. If you think that it is suspicious, then it is gonna be better to see if a trade after rebound happens. Okay, this is my view of the NASDAQ. Okay, and I'm gonna talk about gold. Maybe I said that I am seeing these as a long because there was an impulse here and there was a correction like this, and it's time to go up with impulse. So I'm thinking that it has to go over at least 0.618 of the A. Yeah, it is my target point, and I set up my stop um, long stop at this point. And it can be also explained um, triangle pattern. If it's C like this way, then we gotta count like this. Then nearly at this point, it has to go up at this moment. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it is impulse. If we see specifically, as you can see, it is kind of a bit of weird. Of course, we can explain like this: one and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we gotta see how it'll go. Um, yeah. And I set up my stop loss nearly at this point, and I am gonna take a profit near this point at this point. Yeah. I'm losing my money because of Bitcoin. But it's kind of I believe that it'll go down. Um. Anyways, so I set up this buy stop here. Um. Yeah. Um, okay. Now let's talk about euro. Before euro, we're gonna okay. Let's talk about oil. Okay. Um. Yeah. Maybe I said that uh it is likely to go over nearly at this point, right? And it went over up to this box. Yeah. Yeah, right. Um, I feel like I don't know why I haven't done according to what I'm planning. Because even though I thought that it was going to go over like this, but I couldn't make money at all. Rather I lose my money because of the oil, because of my wrong judgment. That's why I feel like trading is hard. Anyways, okay, do not blame. Okay, do not blame. Okay, so I feel like it is time to see if it makes double bottom or just go down directly or just go up directly. So I feel like it is time to see what is gonna happen. What's gonna happen? We have to see this. Um, since there was a breakaway of this trend, um, it is likely that it go down, it'll go down up to this point, but it is also plausible to go up without enough erection because it can be enough to go up with correction up to 0.618 of the previous wave. So um, I don't know exactly, but I think that um, I'm gonna see it go down up to 0.5 percent of the previous wave, um, with 60%, I guess, and it'll go up 40%. And yeah, but in my opinion, I don't think it'll break away this here. So I think that it is gonna be more chance it'll go up with this trend broken. So that is my view. I feel like it's gonna be it's gonna be good trading after breaking this trend and trade with long position. So it's gonna be the best way to trade because following the trend is the most profitable way. Yeah, this is my view of the oil, and I will talk about euro. Yeah, it is almost it is almost about to go up, breaking this trend. Then it is gonna be complete with cup with handle pattern. Then we have to see we have to see we might have to see this line can be broken. You know what I mean? If this if it can't go over this line, you know what I'm saying? Then it's gonna be way to explain the chart with ABC. I think that it is the most good scenario in my opinion to go over this line and go over this line. Okay, we will see. We will see. And so I feel like it is time to react with long. To be honest, when when this time happens, I thought that it can go down. I thought that it could go down like this, but it was wrong. The reason why I saw that way is there can be explained like this way. You know what I mean? Like this, ABC or ABC. That's why I thought that way. And I feel like it can also show triangle pattern like this, but I don't think it is gonna happen. But I'm not sure of it. Anyways, I feel like it is gonna be better to look this as a long. Of course, it can be explained. Triangle pattern already took place like this. It can be also a way to explain this. If it's see this way, then it is likely to go up like this. Yeah, then we have to trade with long position. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's my view of the euro, and I talked about all of things that I have to address. Yeah, hopefully Bitcoin will go down because I'm holding it. And I'm gonna talk about how I traded so far. I feel like I lost my money so far. I feel like I'm in the process that I'm learning how to trade. It's still it's still hard and it still make me feeling giving up, but I'm not gonna do that shit. I'm not gonna give up. Okay, so maybe the last video since I posted my video on 14th, so it's gonna be better to explain this trade. Maybe I don't know what was that. Okay, maybe it was 15th and 14th. So I'm gonna talk about this trading. Okay. Oh, I remembered it. I remembered it. So I bought um on euro. Okay, let me explain this right away. The reason why I took a long on euro was maybe there was it was my fault, to be honest. It was my fault. Yeah. I saw this pattern, but it was not good trading, my opinion. Um, because it was not exact wedge pattern because there was not um, um, explicable um, you know what, it is not a appropriate volume. Usually when wedge happens, volume has to go down like this. I gotta share like this. As you can see, here's the wedge pattern, and as you can see, there was a volume was decreasing like this, and it also has to make um, like mountain like this on the other side, but there was no that pattern at all. What I mean is that it is kind of a bit of it is not a yeah, it's kind of a bit of weird. You see, it's kind of a bit of weird. It is not a mountain. What I mean is that it has to uh, make this like this. One, two, three. Let me see with Bitcoin. It has to make it like this. You know what I'm saying? One, two, three. Like this mountain. One, two, three. Yeah. However, it doesn't show those pattern about other side. So it is gonna be better. It is gonna be better uh if I uh, yeah, I should have not traded euro at that point. It was my fault. Um, and maybe I guess I also see this Bollinger Band and I mean moving average and Bollinger Band of the here of this here. Yeah, but it was not good trading. So the first reason was wedge. The second reason was moving average of the 2 hours candle. And the last reason was out of the band, Bollinger Band. However, the first reason was wrong, so that is why I should have not traded because I always trade with at least three reasons. So it was my mistake, and I feel like I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that, hopefully. And so that is why I took position, long position here. And I switched my position here because the wedge pattern was broken. To be honest, if I since I didn't see this pattern as a wedge, it's gonna be more plausible not to take short position. I mean, making switch. It's yeah. I had not to take a short position because it was not wedge. But however, I made money, but yeah, I don't think it is a good trading. Yeah, anyways, so I took a short nearly at this point, um, and I make a profit at this point. Maybe I guess I talked about it last video. I'm not sure, but anyways, since there was a moving average, that's why I made a close of the euro position. So yeah, that's it. So I took a buy, and sell. Okay. Let's talk about Bitcoin on 18th. Yeah, maybe I guess here. Yeah, it was a good trading in my opinion, but I lose money at the same time. However, I recognize this as a good trading, but I feel like I had to more carefully um, trade it. I had to do that because maybe I took a short position at this point. Um, as I said earlier, maybe I talked about it last video. I took a short position, or maybe I didn't talk about it. Hold on. It's kind of confused. It's kind of confusing. So 18th, 18. Ah, right. I had to talk about it. I had to talk about it. Um, yeah. Maybe I guess I took a short at this point because there was a um head and shoulder pattern like this, and there was a there was a candle, there was a channel breakaway, and at the same time, um, um, I forgot the reason exactly. Hold on. Ah, yeah, right. There was a breakaway of the moving average here. So I thought that it was gonna go down like this. However, it was wrong. It was wrong. So it was there yeah, so they were the reasons why I took short position at this point. Yeah. Yeah, right. And yeah, my bad. And I also see that in that way, this wedge pattern. So since there was a breakaway of this wedge pattern, that's why I took short position, and I arranged my I closed my position units at this point because there was a exact wedge pattern, and there was an impulse like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and yeah, here as you can see there was a divergence. However, I didn't took a loan at this point because I was kind of um, confused that because I heard a short position, so I thought that it was likely to go down because there was a being out of the channel. So I thought that the the pressure of the down was powerful. However, it was my mistake. I even think that um, it was gonna go up like this. I had to think that way. So it was my big mistake. So I didn't have this scenario at all. So I feel like it is sometime conf it is sometime confusing um to see a big picture. You know what I'm saying? It is rather confusing. It is rather confuse me because of this whipsaw pattern. Anyways, yeah, so that's why I took a I took a short position at this point, and I also took a short at this point. The reason why, so anyways, I made a little um profit, but it was not that big. So, and I took a short position, as I said earlier, like this because I see that like this pattern ABC, but there was a impulse wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, triangle, 5. So that is why I took a short position here, because there was even a divergence pattern of the in a 15 minutes time frame. However, I got stop loss at this point. Maybe I guess it was a impulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the reason why I traded were three reasons: impulse and divergence and wedge. That's why I took a short. If it go down up to this, then I I was gonna take a first profit, and I'm gonna move my stop loss up to this, and then it is it was gonna be my winning game. Also, I had to see ABC. If I had recognized this pattern, then it is also possible to take a short as soon as this candle was uh, supposed to go over, yeah, this line. Then I'm gonna trade right away, at this point, because um, I uh, I could see the ABC, but I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. That's my mistake. Yeah. So it, it's important not to do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I feel like it can be also a good place to take long, because there can be explained like this: wedge pattern and impulse wave and divergence. But maybe I guess I was sleeping at the time. Yeah, and okay. So Bitcoin, I took a short. I took a short here, and I took a short. And there was a, and I took a short. Maybe I guess it is this record is was like here. And I also uh, buy at this point because, um, as I said earlier, I saw that wedge pattern. I always try to make a switch if the wedge pattern is broken. So that's why I took a long, but it was not that big wave, so I closed my position here at this point. So yeah, and there was a USD JPY. Okay, it was also um my immature trading. I realized that. Uh, where are you? Yeah, I traded here because there was a moving average and out of the band, but the, the last reason was um, it 1 to 1 ABC. So I thought that uh, I had to. I'm thinking that I had to take short position at this point because I made a reason. Third reason was ABC 1 to 1 proportion, but I didn't do what I had planned. So if I if I took a short at this point, then it is gonna be profit. It was gonna be profit. Yeah. So that was my mistake. And yeah, today I traded oil, but all of were loss. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting slumped. I'm getting slumped. I'm sad. I'm really sad. So let me see how I traded. Yeah, I took a short here. Oh, my bad. Even though I took a short here, but I didn't. I closed my whole position. Yeah, I feel like I always analyze my chart, all of the chart with swing, in terms of swing, but I feel like I close my position with a short-term period. You know what I'm saying? Um, I feel like this is all about of my psychology. Anyways, the reason why I took a short was I thought that it was nearly close to the this resistance line. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that it was likely to show resistance here. And I took a short here because of the moving average of the 2 hours candle and 1 hour candle of this moving average and out of the band. And I saw even fifth 5 minutes time frame. It was my big mistake because even though I see this with a swing perspective, um, I I saw this with a 5 minutes. I feel like it is important to understand exactly the concept of time frame. If I made a plan in terms of swing trading perspective, then I should not see the time frame under 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? At least I had to see a 30 minutes time frame. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, I saw this wedge pattern and I saw that um, divergence. So that is why I took a short here, exactly here, but I made a loss here. And I made a switch because the wedge pattern was broken. Ah, that was my big mistake. So what if I endure? I'm telling you, what if I endure? Then I'm gonna make a lot of money. So I feel like I had to get patient and wait because I can't enough a bear up to 0.618 because a lot of correction happens up to 0.618. That is why it was it was the worst trading. Oh, my bad. But through this loss, I learned a lot. I feel like I learned a lot. So it's g- I feel like it is important to me to recognize me as a swing trader. You have to um, carry on my um, trading nearly an hour. Oh, I had to patient because there are a, a lot of times like um, going over a trespassing moving average, as you can see here, like here. So, but we have to see these. There was a um, resistance. For example, if I see this okay, in this case, I feel like I can trade enough. I can make a profit enough because it goes down directly after touching this moving Bollinger Band. But it sometimes happen like this, going up and like this. Then we can endure at least 0.618 point here, at least here. Then if it touch like this, then it is tolerate that I made a loss. Oh, anyways, I'm sorry about my complaining to myself. You guys understand me, please. Anyways, I feel like I talked about much and I talked about whole of my trading so far, and my balance is I mean my equity is 46, even though I started $90. I'm sad, but I 100% for sure guarantee that I can get better because I learned today through the oil record. You know what? So it is important not to see under 15 minutes time frames, and it is important. It has to it can go up going over moving average. So I feel like I have to react with my judgment. It can be a more adding. It can be a way to add more position or just bear. So I had to I had to think it over. It's my homework. So I'm gonna sleep right away. Then I feel like there is gonna swap fee, but it's okay. Okay, thank you for um, listening to my views and hope you guys enjoy my video. And please, it can be helpful for you guys to trade. Thank you so much. Have a good one.